It'll be like me in a G-string, quite hot. So Andrew Craig and Scott Gooman, third time lucky, is the name of the boat. These guys last time out had a rotational error. They're going out quite aggressively and looking really good. Oh, very wide up the top there. So now all of a sudden this light, the change of light conditions with the sun appearing from behind the clouds does change that transition just that little bit. Big ease off coming into this left-hander up the front. Now the transition from side to side. Oh, very hesitant and picking his way through the chicanes was Andrew Craig. It's looking like an overall tidy lap. He's off around the left-handed roundabout. So Andrew Craig and Scott Gooman, third time lucky at a 57.081, 57.081. So really good run there from those guys after that error in Q3. This is qualifying round number 4. So this will be Carl Brentzel, one of the locals here. Carl Brentzel and Hamish Murray from Tabanui. This is the Jet Speed hull. So Carl Brentzel and Andrew Craig, the two teams from the South Island competing here this weekend for third place overall in this Mike's Transport Warehouse Group B. Mike's Transport Warehouse, anything you need, over 4,000 line items, and they'll get stuff in for you as you need it as well. And the big ease off through there, and that's not a bad idea, because if you can ease it off and keep the boat settled in there, you're not losing a lot of time. And I think Carl Brentzel and Hamish Murray smart enough to work that one out, and this is looking fairly tidy at the moment. A little bit bouncy, porpoisey around that left-hander. That'll just knock a little bit of time off. So Carl Brentzel, Hamish Murray across the line with a 57.250. We are now starting to see the speed that these boats are capable of. This is qualifying round number 4. We'll be going right through qualifying round 4. After the Group A category, we will be having a lunch break to feed our safety crew and all of our organisers and whatnot. And then we will come back with qualifying 4 for the unlimited boats, then qualifying at round number 5, and then into the finals to give you an idea on how the day's going to go. Sam Gray, Mike Allen coming out now, the fisherman from Carterton, and these guys leading this Group B championship overall. So this is Stinger Hull, quite an old Stinger Hull. You'll notice that this boat sits very, very high on the water, and certainly with the different hull manufacturers these days, you got the Stinger, you got the Sprint Tech, you got the Jetspeed, you got the Pulse being built over there in Australia. There's certainly different designs depending on how the driver likes to drive these Sprint Tech boats, sitting quite high in the water. So Sam Gray, Mike Allen. Quite a tidy looking lap here this so far. Certainly not squeezing as much out of it as I think they've got available to them. Oh, just grabbed the inside of the bank. That upset the boat a little bit. We had a few gasps here in the commentary tower, some big intakes of breath, and I wonder if there was big intakes of breath in the boat for Sam Gray. 9 Lives Racing gets across the line in a 58.283, 58.283, and certainly a moment in there. Oh, who's eating a cream pie? Want a Pete? No way, come back. I want that cream cake. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete, one of our safety dudes, running up there, and he's got a mouthful of cream donut. I want a I want a cream donut now. I like them. So Bryce and Kylie Barron coming out in the LJ Hooker machine. Oh, very, very aggressive. This is looking like a better lap from these guys. Really just getting the pace off it. He's qualifying round number 4, Group B style. Well, that rotation, that part of that rotation, quite tricky to get through there. You're noticing a lot of people just easing off on it. So looking the goods at the moment, up to the top part of the track now. The time they want to be beating is from Andrew Craig at a 57.081. Across the bottom. Oh, 57.315. So, geez, it's close in the Group B qualifying round number 4. Andrew Craig with a 57.081. Carl Brenter with a 57.250. Bryce Barron, the man just on track, 57.315. So nothing in it for those guys in this Group B category. Geez, this morning I thought that this track was just like chewing gum. You just can't quite conquer it, but now we are starting to see that these drivers working it all out. We now transfer into qualifying round number 4 for our Group A category. This will be Paddy and Jay Hayden. Haven't had a great day of it so far. A couple of DNFs in amongst all of that as well. So hopefully they've gone back, had a bit of a discussion about it, and they can get it sorted out. Only